What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for local sports. It's Tyler.
And Chris, and this highlight video is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, the perfect place to cater your team's next event.
The storm clouds are gathering at Mayfair High School, a big-time Suburban League showdown. La Mirada in town to take on Mayfair here at the fairgrounds, Chris.
And this one's going to come down to the battle of the Kendalls. Kendall Small, Dream Team Player of the Year, and then Kendall Lauderdale on the other side, also a fellow Dream Team seniors going at it.
La Mirada using their size advantage for points in the paint. Vito Reynoso Avila and Desmond Murphy getting buckets inside. Those are clean looks, but the Soons, they responded from deep. J.R. Harrison, Tanner Perez, and Kendall Small all hit threes to give Mayfair the lead after the first quarter. And you know that student section's fired up, Chris.
Oh, absolutely. One of the best in the area. That 10-0 run is going to give them that narrow lead there entering the second. But in the second half, La Mirada was laughing straight to the banks.
Ha, 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 ha. Dylan Banks went off for 12 of his team's 13 points. If you say Banks in your verse, you better be talking about Tyra. Spins him around like a young James Brown. He made his first 6 shots en route to a season-high 15, carrying the Matadores in that quarter, getting them the lead. And on the Mayfair side, it was frustrating. They scored just 6 points in that quarter, and they're frustrated going into the locker room, trailing by 4 now. But Small, he would wake up.
Yes, he was only 7 points in the first half, but he's going to pump up the volume. He was going to collect his own miss. Then he's going to get poked in the eye by Lauderdale. Ouch! But he's going to finish it, and he's going to get the and one. And with that three-point play, he's going to reach 2,000 career points in his high school career. Not sure he can even see the ball go in there, Tyler.
Yeah, his eyes were a little affected, but he was able to finish that off. On the other end, Vito's scoop and the score, plus the foul. La Mirada not rattled here on the road, but Mayfair had plenty of punches left. Kyle Small with the rip, gets it up to Damo Moses. Let my people go! Throw it down and throw up the X, young man. After the miss, Mayfair ain't done. Transition again. It's to Moses. 2 more of his 12 points. Momentum wearing white as they're within 2 in this one.
The crowd was rocking. I couldn't hear out of my ears, but Reynoso Avila on the other end, using his length for the putback to get some of that momentum back. He would not let his Matadors fall behind. He had 14 points for him. But Mr. 2K has something for you. Back-to-back and ones.
But maybe since he's going to Oregon, it's quack to quack and ones. He ties it up at 47 here late in the third. However, Murphy, the spin, and the kiss as he's going to give La Mirada a narrow lead going into a huge fourth quarter. And when it was money time, La Mirada went to Fort Lauderdale. Kendall Lauderdale, man's game inside, bucket and a foul, let him know. 7 of his 12 points came in that fourth quarter as the teams really went back and forth. Highly entertaining, a seesaw battle, whatever you want to say, but it was playoff atmosphere in January. The battle, though, to Kendall battles, was between Small and Lauderdale. Yo.
Back and forth they went. Anything you can do, I can do from a different part of the floor. Small for a new school 3.
Lauderdale says, bartender, old-fashioned, taking it to the tin. But for Small, it really doesn't matter how many guys you throw at him, or if you guard him or not. Hand up, and what? In your face. It's a 2-point game again with just over a minute to go. La Mirada going to drain the clock, then unable to score on this possession, but Mayfair can't get a defensive rebound. Matadors using their length, good hustle, they called timeout. Obviously Small frustrated, they were forced to foul.
Kyle Lavison, he's going to hit both of these free throws, going to give La Mirada a 4-point lead with about 25 seconds. This is Small's world. After that, he's going to hit his 3rd straight 3. It's back to a 1-point game.
I mean, crazy. The barricades doing little to control the storm as Small was turning it up. Vito to the line for La Mirada, hits his first, now drains the second. La Mirada made their last 8 free throws. That's huge. After a timeout, last chance for Mayfair to tie it, down 3, 7.5 seconds to go. You know who they're giving it to. Bobbles the ball, crosses over for the tie at the buzzer. Oh, just too strong for Small. La Mirada losing their mind. Amazing effort from Kendall Small. 31 points, 10 rebounds, had 24 points after halftime. But the traveling fans from La Mirada are the ones that get to dance and celebrate this thrilling 66-63 victory.
That's Mayfair's first Suburban League loss in nearly 2 years, Tyler. So La Mirada is going to celebrate this one, but they still have 2 big games left, Cerritos and then Mayfair again, but luckily they get those both at home.
Want to thank our sponsors, Naples Rib Company and Papa Lucci's, for putting the eat in 2nd Street and helping us bring you these videos. Like you said, Chris, it's all up in the air in the Suburban League, a 3-way tie between these 2 teams and the Cerritos Dons. A lot of great action left in the burbs. You want coverage, keep it locked right here at the Press Telegram.